up, Rays fans? How's it going? Got NGB coming at you live, Pismo Beach, California. And, of course, we got Heat 5 going on, folks, and we got PowerHouse Pro League, and they're going to be kicking some asphalt tonight, if you know what I'm talking about, here at Richmond, folks. Should be one heck of an awesome race here as we're getting this thing fired up right now. Pretty stoked here as, hold on one second, as I'm just still tuning in my stuff, and I was not expecting that one. There we go. All right, so anyways, yeah, so we got NGB coming at you, and we're bringing it. We're bringing you to hot, real hot, loud, and crazy hot here with PowerHouse Pro Season 2, or I'm sorry, Season 1 for the kickoff race number 2. I'm trying to get rid of some of this stuff here as we're just kicking this thing off live. My bad. So yeah, and when it comes to our booth and our process here is, we're kind of getting, back into the console thing. We're just kind of, touching base real quick and getting used to our systems here because we've been spending a lot of time with the, once this thing stops it here, I think, oh, well, whatever. Anyway, we got ourselves an awesome race ahead here at Richmond, short tracks, and go get 'ems here. So we were at Daytona, of course, last week with these guys showing their fast stuff out there and, working that draft and their strategies. And now we get to see what it's going to look like when they go on this short track, some maneuvering right here. It's going to be close combat, tight quarters, all that fun stuff, but it's going to be great. We got, of course, all this brought to you by, we got Moza Racing out there, Trek Racer, W Energy Drink, and, of course, some R Paintworks. Stoked to have them on board. Amazing tech, of course, when it comes to some of these sponsors that we're going on. Moza Racing, right here, you got your gear going on here for pedals, wheels, shifters, you name it, they got it going on. So check out those links below, get you a good discount too if you're looking to try some of these awesome products out. But yeah, we got ourselves a heap of a race. They're in qualifying right now, actually, and looks like we have a wee bit of time. So let's kind of jump on over and down into the booth. We do have, I think, Tom with Front Row Esports joining us tonight, but that is unclear at the moment. So we're going to go ahead and roll the program, if you will. All right, folks. So we are looking at, again, race number 2 for PowerHouse Pro League. And of course, I'm Chris Paul Hamas. So, again, welcome in one more time here, a.k.a. Tron. And we're going to go over a little bit of race info, if you will, when it comes to our guys tonight. So we do have, of course, the guys in charge of this event when it comes to PowerHouse Pro League and all that. That's going to be Matt Smith and Carter Smith here. So got the Ken out there putting together a really good show. And, of course, they're going to be in this thing racing tonight. So look for them running in that Aspire Motorsports representation. So it should be pretty good stuff there in that matter. And then, of course, we do have our drivers list and who is in this event. Just in case you missed it last year, folks, last week we got a huge list of drivers and some of the best. These guys have been in this program for quite some time now, and these are the best. These are literally the best. A lot of these guys racing the pro leagues and everything else way back when they had that event organized. So you're gonna grab a look-see here, and of course we got a nice little representation. Of course, we got 1 through 99 on this one. So of course, Timmy Racer, Mark Ross, all up in this thing. You're looking at it's your bro Chase in that 5. Some names here that again, you see if you've been in this program, you've seen these names around here. Mac Attack, of course. Of course, Short Time. This is one of the CEOs of the Pro League. So really stoked to have have these guys organizing this thing for these guys. So really good stuff. Slade G84. Again, some very talented drivers here. DK Brown, Hollywood RRS. Been in this program for a long time. Let's talk about this program while we do have a minute here. Again, NASCAR Heat started, and then you had NASCAR Heat 2, 3, 4, 5, and so on and so forth. So, and of course, you're at Heat 5. Then they were trying to go to this ignition thing, and that took a huge fail in that matter. And it was difficult, very difficult. Everyone was super excited to see what was next, and due to the fact that Heat 5 just doesn't have everything that they're looking for. When it comes to information, just basic things out there, tracking situations, so you're able to kind of watch these things and make it a little bit more, more friendly for the viewing as opposed to just arcade and POV views. As you see him wrapping down through the list here. 43 BBS, Brent 44, Field Filler, yeah buddy, been in here for a minute, loving it. Kill Like Jason 45. 47, got some Toyotas, Ford, Chevys. I mean, so they're wrapping the whole program here in a nutshell. As again, long list of drivers here, and some of the best. Really stoked to have all these guys on board and seeing what we have in store and offer for tonight's race, especially because it's Richmond, man. This is a driver's track right here. Not a lot of banking, short track. So again, going to show that driver talent and who has those programs well off and in fold for tonight's race. Again, it's just a flag to flag race here, which we'll get into that in just a second here as we are looking through our racers for tonight here. So we got our drivers list going down there, folks, and let's see. Oh yeah, our last week's race winner, gotta throw him up there. Daytona winner right here. Tyler, great job. Congratulations on that win. Throwing it out there. For, of course, any more information and details on that, check out the live broadcast. You'll see it at the side draft download. So those guys go over that, plus all the actual race stuff that is going on just week to week, so, and day to day, of course. And let's check out our points here. Oh. There we go. So yeah, of course, Tyler leading this thing. Kill Like Jason third. Showtime Kill Like Jason second. Showtime in third. Mike Braz in the fourth position. Phil Filler in the fifth position. Good job, Phil. DK Brown sixth. Showtime seventh. Eighth is Parley. Yeah. Ninth is Typical. And round our top 10, Slade G84. So you've seen the list of drivers there, throwing some points up on the board, so it should be pretty tight. And again, you'll see the points durations in between. This is going to be a Winston Cup style format, folks. So when it comes to the format initially and then generally, there is no chase, there is no stage points, nothing like that. It's you better get your stuff together and get it together quick. So really good stuff there for these guys. Awesome presentation, of course, for the league on this matter. Really stoked there for these guys on what they have in store. Okay, and then of course, what's in store, folks? And this is again race number 2. So we're Richmond right now. We got Texas coming up next, and one of my favorites, Auto Club, bringing it back home into Cali. Coming back to Cali. There it is. So very stoked there, especially with that old track, and breaks my heart to know that it's no longer, unfortunately. But it's all right. That's okay. And the day another dollar will be okay. All right, folks, and then of course, don't like they mentioned, the side drop download. Check those guys out here for their podcasts, all kinds of cool information in that matter. Then of course, what is in store for us tonight? Oh, all right. So we have 199 laps tonight in small, short tracks. So they're going to click off quick. Tire wear is going to be like at a 2-time rate, advanced rate, and your fuel is looking at 50 to 60 laps. Again, so you look a couple green flag stops. If it stays green, this thing can be a conveyor belt of race cars running around this thing. But we'll see. We'll see what happens if they can keep this thing mean and green, which would be very, very interesting and entertaining to say the least here. All right, so I'm just going to go ahead and double check on some things as we are getting ready to go green here, as I think I'm going to have to get out of this one. I believe that is the truth in the matter. All right, folks. Well, anyways, I'm going to go ahead and land us on over to tonight's national anthem. Be stoked for this one. You just want to missing my buttons one more time here, folks. All right. Anyway, so yeah, I want to just, of course, thank everyone for showing up tonight for tonight's broadcast, and of course for the ones future on down the line. And PowerHouse Pro League, man, let's throw it out for them right now, because hopefully they're going to throw us one heck of a good show here as we're finalizing and winding down in Heat 5, which I'll be bringing a lot of insights on what's to come for console, and of course what's after Heat 5. So stay tuned for all that information as we're going to be ready to jump into this race. But folks, stick tuned with us as the drop of the green flag is up next for Heat 5's PowerHouse Pro League in their race number 2 at Richmond. So stay tuned, folks, and we'll be back here in just one moment. All right, folks, welcome back to NGB and PowerHouse Pro League. We got ourselves one heck of a race getting ready to shape up here tonight as we are looking for the invite in and for our race timer to start here as we are getting ready to go green. So just looking for, I guess, our way in and our way to the action as these things have to be timed out over here, thus we do not enter the race and disrupt that ever so awesome race flow. I'm dang sure you would not want me in this race, with just this controller or something in hand. We'd have to jump in a race car for that one. Oh, absolutely. So let's just tune in, folks. It's Chris Hamas here with NGB. We got you going on here live from Pismo Beach, California, and we have Heat 5's PowerHouse Pro League, and we're ready for the drop of the hammer and the green flag to start here, and just waiting for the clock to kick off and count down. Oh, we are, sir. We are. So, yeah, you go ahead and spinner. We are waiting. Yeah, we have invites ready to rock. Just go ahead and roll clock, and I have you up on another screen for tracking purposes as well. So I think our bases may be covered, but don't quote me on that one. All right. Roger that. Okay, copy that. All right, that was your race control here on this one, and we are getting ready to roll the clock. And get this bad dog underway. Okay, Richmond and coming up. As soon as he says for me to jump on in, I think, yeah, like I said, it's a hugely different process than what we are normally set up for in this matter. So I do appreciate all the patience in the delay as we're getting ready to kick the hammer, drop the hammer on this thing and kick it off. And still looking, but to no avail here. All right, are we going or no? Okay, it looks like we are going, so I'm going to go ahead and jump in this thing. And hopefully it is, it's the money spot is what we're looking for. Oh, no. All right. Let this thing spool up and get going here, because I'm not sure what is up. All right, folks, we are looking for this thing to get in here. Oh, that's right. I got to hit the button. Buttons. I'm all using my mouse and trying to get the things, and it's like, come on, you can't do that here. All right, there it is. So there's our, more or less, our lineup. Looks like we'll have to get to our running order a little bit better here. Again, we don't have the kind of information that we're used to in this matter, so we're just going to go ahead and get to the race. Dang on that. Let's go. As I'm just trying to get this thing underway here and figure out what is up. Okay. Okay, so I believe we are under green here. We're already in lap 3. See, this is what I hate about this stuff. But that's all right, folks. We're getting there. We're getting there. It's just the timing of the matters and how these programs run. And, you know, it's just very, very difficult in that. So we're waiting for it to load in right now. Hopefully we will be in. We're at lap 4 now, crossing the line at the moment. And here we go. And we got the, looks like Mike Braz here. Braz is in that 4 car, and he is leading the way. We're coming up to lap number, I believe, 5 right now, crossing the line. And let's make sure we got all of our ducks in a row as well. All right, I believe sound is up. I believe we are. All right. I think we're good, folks. Let's go ahead and rock and roll then, as we got the 4 cars still leading our way here. And right on his 6 is, well, the 77, Showtime. That's the CEO of the PowerHouse Pro League here. He's trying to muster up a little bit of speed, but looking in that podium position at the moment here. Looking at McAttack in the 6 right now, and he is in the 2nd position. So qualified up here nicely, sitting up here firmly in a good position. The 21 of Scotty B. Look like he is sitting back in about that 7th, 8th position. Oh, maybe a little closer, 7th position at the moment. 6th and 7th place, getting a little bit, that's your top 5. Rounding back just a wee bit here about your 10th position, looking at Hollywood RRS. Everyone single file, looking for that bottom line, looking for the bottom lane here, as Elvin Priest in the 42 is finding himself a good run in that, look like 5th position. Top 5 are rounding her out here for Mr. Elvin Priest. In single file lines right now, everyone's just trying to hit their marks and get these cars to rotate the way they're looking for, run their programs out. There is no stages or anything like that, so it's going to be a caution. Oh, there we go. That's going to be a little bit of a caution here for any kind of a break. Oh, here we go. Movement happening right in front of us at 21 on the low side, taking away some positions, opening the door for the 7. The 7 rotating through 7 of Showtime Flash, finding himself some good groove here as we're side by side. This is 5th on back right here. Looks like the 19 Parley working the outside lane right now, but we have a huge battle unfolding in front of us here. Nice little tornado for these back 5 right now, and stacking up the rest of the field as you see the leaders kind of checking out and taking off. So this is 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, and 9th, 10th right there. So a big, huge group right here as the top look like 3 cars are breaking away, but we still got a side-by-side battle. The 21's got to escape the mayhem and the nonsense back here. Not nonsense, but the little mini tornado happening as he's gotten away from this pack here, but they're still side-by-side with the 19 and the 7 drag racing across the line right there with the 15 on the bottom. 15 now seeing that open door and using it too. Not having the ability to just slam that thing shut. The 19 is getting hung out to dry along with the 42, Elvin Priest. Elvin Priest is trying to maintain and find himself a hole to get back in here. But the 1 car of Timmy Racer He's right there on the bumper too. Lots of wiggles going back here. Contacts him up. Scenes checking up. Ooh, more side-by-side action with it. Looks like the 8 car of JC McLevin. McLevin on the outside. Wiggles coming out of there. Trying to put the power down, but couldn't get it dropped as much as they needed to be as things are shaping up right in front of them. But this is, you're looking on the 10th, 11th, 12th positions. Side by side, 43 and the 8. Battle continues as looks like it's starting to shape up and sort it out here. And single file is look like unfolding there. But let's go ahead and try to get closer to our race leader. As you see him race past your screen right there. We're on board with Scotty B at the moment here. He looking forward, trying to catch these racy 3 up here and close some distance. Okay, we're 16 laps out of 199, so we're doing the Travis Pastrana special tonight, and here comes Scotty B. He is chasing them down, and he's bringing company along with them, so let's see exactly how this is going to unfold. Here comes a 19, looking low underneath. This is the battle that's underway, and ooh, big hit, ooh, and shoved to the wall, big contact. Contact to the fence. We got to steal side-by-side action happening right in front of them. The 15, the 42. 42 on the outside, non-preferred lane. The 15's finding that inside line. Looks like that is the way to go. 42 find himself a nice rotation through the center, kind of getting a launch off here. Right on the bumper now, really putting up the pressure on him. And these guys are doing some fine work up here. We still remain green. DK Brown in the 86. I'm sorry. I'm looking at his wrong one. But yeah, anyways, DK Brown in the 8 is working top 10 right now. 44 field fielder started up toward the front of the field, finding himself mired back in traffic as we are looking for our race leader. Slade G84, we always know there's a hot rod somewhere around that name as we got him paving out underneath. Looks like the 8 of DK Brown finding himself a run as we got a little contact with the fence by the 8. 4 car of Braz was our race leader, now falling back into that second position. Overtaking him is our man Mac Attack in that 6 car. Fast cat too. Just he chatted with him not too long ago. Good to hear from him and have him still ripping around this track and ripping around Heat 5 and now leading the way as you got him large and in charge with, looks like Mike Braz in that 4 car right on his 6, so not giving him any kind of pressure or any kind of break here, along with the 77 of excuse me, of Tyler or Showtime all right, great run still underway here, folks, as we are still all kinds green. King G 931 in the 16 car. Falling back, kind of going through our field for just a little bit here, folks. All right, J. Ryle is back in the 55. Let's get a gander and see where he's at. Around ish in this running order. And looking around 11th, 12th position, I believe. I'm just taking a shot in the dark on this one, so do not quote me when it comes to our exact position. When it comes to positions of cars, folks, just assume it's all mad unofficial until the end of the race, all right? Except for possibly our race leaders. But right now, we're looking good. Lap 25 of 200. And remember, we got ourselves a fuel window in it was like the 50 or 60, if I remember correctly. So we're going to have at least 3 cycles, I believe, of green flag stops if this thing remains green. Right now, looking for some battling going on track. And we do see something starting to commence here between the 9 and... Who is this? Who is this masked man? The 24. 24 of Showtime Perky. Looked like a little battle starting to ensue there. But at the moment here, we're going to just double checking on our race leaders right now as we're dropping the camera on to Mr. Braz. But in all shakes, said, done, and over with, all right, it is going to be P1's going to that 6 car right now, and that is our man Mac Attack here. Ripping the bottom right now. Let's go ahead and take a little bit of a ride along with him. What do you say here, folks? Ooh. Letting her roll right there, baby. That sounds like engine brake. Grab a look behind in, right? Don't we have a... Oh, yeah, we do have a review. There you go. I knew how to review. Don't tell me this stupid sound is not on again. Oh, my goodness. This thing's killing me right now. Here we go. Straight killing me, folks. This sound is right now. 32 laps in tonight's race here, so we're just not even halfway as we are still mean and green in the PowerHouse Pro League. Race number 2 in the 2024 season. I'm Chris Paul Ham. This is NGB, bringing it to you live, Pismo Beach, California. Of course, all of this brought to you by Moza Racing, Trek Racer, W Energy Drink, and Amar Paintworks. Right now we have the cameras. We're on our race leader. There they are. So I believe Scotty B was the P2, possibly. 19 was possibly P3 qualifying cars. Just by kind of the order of cameras I'm kind of working with at the moment. Thus far, we're looking like a pretty good green flag run. I apologize, a little bit of a delay there. I'm just checking my systems and trying to make sure we got things squared away here. As I don't know what's up, but that's all right. No worries though, because things will be changing soon for everyone here in the console programs as we're looking at that new game to be coming out for everybody. Pretty stoked there on that one, but just kind of flipping through some action, some live action here, folks, and seeing where, who's where, and what. Right now, we do have a change of position for the top 3, so the number 4 car falling back just a little bit, but still in that top 3. Looked like he may have got a little contact to the fence right there, slowing his roll, but then break back up on the bumper again. So, again, we're looking, another challenge for position right here as the 77 opening up the door just a little bit. The 4 looking, but he kind of stalled off. This is a battle for that first, second, and third position right here. The leader, still that 6 car leading the way, but tight on his bumper is the 77, and of course the 6 car, or the 4 car. So still green flag run right here, folks. We're going to go ahead and leave it on our race leader for just a moment. I'm going to take us a quick break and double check on some systems and make sure I didn't mess anything else up. But anyways, we're going to take ourselves a quick break and be back here in just one moment. But no worries, folks, because we're going to go side by side for you, so you're not going to miss a thing. Stay tuned.
Happy birthday to you.
All right, okay. It's been a challenging few years, for sure, but I'm happy. That is because of each and every one of you. I'm the luckiest man alive.
Make a wish, buddy.
Wade Wilson?
Who's asking?
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Is that supposed to be scary? Pegging isn't new for me, friendo, but it is for Disney.
Mr. Wilson, you appear to have soiled yourself while unconscious.
I wasn't unconscious. Who are you? Why am I here?
Walk with me. Wait. You are special. This is your chance.
To be a hero among heroes. I smell what you're stepping in, Sensei. Your little cinematic universe is about to change forever. I'm the Messiah. I am Marvel Jesus. God, please! Oh my fuck! God, I love this part. Wait! Don't just stand there, you ape. Give me a hand up. Nope, I'm actually okay. Thank you very much.
All right, welcome back, folks. As you can see, a lot has changed here. Let's get our audio back up again, as we gotta. Again, we're not set up for quite this program yet, but we're making our best here. As we look like we have a lead change here, and the 6 car has now drifted back to that 3rd position. New leader now is going to be the E77 of Showtime Power. So Tim Favre up here in the 1st position now, trying to maintain and hold it down. Now starting to gap the 2nd place position, as we see some lap cars coming up into this picture here. What is going to happen with the 77, how they're going to maneuver their way around. As you see them kind of stacked up there, running both lanes. It is going to be, it's going to get a little dicey here. We got cars up against the wall, tires are wearing, and you can see these cars slipping and sliding, pushing. All the above here, cars running the outside line. Again, tire wear is the same in anything you're racing. You push it too hard, and there she goes. And also, this is custom, I believe, so this is all who can master that setup the best and get this thing to turn and rotate, plus work with your lines. It does. Okay, now all top 3 are maneuvering underneath lap car right now, putting them first car lap down. I believe that was a 16, but don't quote me again on that one. Let's look back here. We see Scotty B, who was in that 4th position. Kind of, I don't know if he was in that bubble, something happened, but yeah, it looked like he's dropped back considerably, as we're looking back in that 6th position right now. Yeah, so 4th, 5th, and 6th right in your screens right now. Looking at Parley, kind of leading up the back of this pack. And it looks like Scotty B has fell off just a little bit in that 7th position. Hollywood Priest is, I believe that was your car. Nope, not a lap down. That was not him. As we're scrolling through the field, kind of dropping in on some cars that maybe look like we got some, but we do have green flag stops underway right now, folks. So between 50 and 60 laps, so we see these guys be hitting. First position is that 77. Let's leave it here, as he is still rocking and rolling around the track. Still in tow is going to be that 4 car right there on his 6th, along with the 6 car, of course, of Mac Attack. So we got the top 3 still running with each other, but kind of changing it up on, who's in control of the race pace, and that's definitely going to be the 77. All right, so where are we go. It's just making sure we're all green and go. Ooh, we got some side-by-side action happening a little bit further back. That's definitely lap traffic and trying to get by him right there while trying to, of course, the overall thing, folks, is going to be time on track, especially with all these green flags underway, not speeding on the pit road, anything like that. You know, coming out of pits, getting right back up to speed. All of that's going to be a huge factor. Oh, and we got another, here comes our race leader, folks. We're going to leave it on board with him. All right, pit stops do be a commencing. And I believe, let's see if our onboard is working.
Right up of the roster or the DVD best. He was like, what the fuck is this?
Well, it was.
I think he should have said DB.
So it does not look like it is quite up to speed on that one. But here comes our race leader coming right back out on track. Here he comes, merging back into traffic. Where is that going to lead him here? As we are cycling through pit strategies at the moment, folks. We're in the lap 58 of 200. All green flag run thus far, folks. Not a caution to be had. Ooh, but we do have damage. Oh, Scotty B looked like he has some heavy contact right there. Hope we can see out that thing. That's going to hurt him. Even though it's a short track, aero is still important. We got a race out of pit road right here, the 7 and the 42. 7 and 42 both ripping out. Ooh, contact right there. Coming back out on the backstretch. Looked like the 7's going to get him, and 42's going to round around. Back out, 4 fresh tires, and a full tank of that go-go juice, and we going, folks. DK Brown high to the outside here as we are under our green flag stops at the moment here. We are looking at Timmy Racer kind of going through our field and waiting for everything to wind down and we'll wind back again, I mean, as we're looking at Field Filler and the 9 of Slade G. They look like they're going to be doing a little tango dance right here. And I believe those guys have been in the, up toward the top 10 most of the day. But look at this little cluster, you know what? 78 of 19 Mila, yeah. High to the outside, way out the groove. You're going too hard, stay in the groove. He's got it. Ooh, this is going to cycle out to something nasty. Couple guys here side by side. I got to adjust this sound, because I keep getting all this clapping and stuff and from the stands, and that's just crazy. Because the cars are way louder than the fans, I guarantee you. Great battle underway right here, right in front of those guys. If I can just get back to it. Hold on. There's like 4 cars. There we go. Here we go. Here we go. There's that cluster. You know what? JWoww's back in the 55. We're reviewing him at the moment here. Kind of, you know, muscling his way through and getting away from these guys, but JWoww's back. He's been in this program for quite some time, and has been one of the some of the fastest. Has beaten some of the fastest as well. So we'll see what he can get done here on tonight's race. Ooh, a little contact to the fence there. Gonna slow up his rope. Battle. Big fight between the 7 and the 42. These guys were fighting on pit road and off pit road. They're still fighting on track. They're gonna be tired by the time this is all said down and over with. All right, let's looks like green flag stops have commenced and completely cycled through, and this is your race leader! 77 Showtime Favre is leading the way by quite the distance here. You look to see Favre is over Mack and the 6. 6 now is in 3rd position. The 4 car is in 2nd position, so you're looking at 2nd and 3rd at the moment here.
with the 19 closing up, maybe? Is that the 19? No, I don't think it's the 19. But we'll cycle through until we find them. How's that? Yeah, that's what we'll do. Or maybe not. Come on, where you at? Anyways. Wait, is that him? Possibly. You may have a... Well, we're on the 19mm anyways, but I don't think so. We were looking for the certain car that was right behind this guy. Or this group right here. It's your race leader right there, and here comes the boys. Great battle shaping up right behind him, though, I think. Back on the 42. Seem to keep going to that one. We got Showtime Flash right here in the 7. Maybe this is what we were eyeballing for a second. Yes, it's exactly what we're eyeballing for a second, folks. So this is going to be, I believe, inside your, yeah, there's first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh. Okay, so this is all top 10 right here. Look like we're looking at 5th position right now. Showtime Flash right behind him. Elvin Priest in that 6th-ish position. 7th-ish position is, I'm just kidding. We're going to look back here a bit. Just can't get their numbers quick enough before they rotate through my screen, you know? Good battling, though, between in this top 10 right here. These guys really looking for those points, and it's going to be tight. There is no way to gain points. It's about at the end of this thing. There's no caution. You know, you ain't gonna get no points under caution. I guarantee you that. That's probably exactly why these guys haven't got any. Still, green flag running all the way through and through. 75 laps in of this 199 lap run tonight. We got the Travis Pastrana special up. And this is a battle for that 2nd position. These two are just kind of riding along right now because they do see some heat in their kitchen, you know, drifting back. If you let's do this. Yeah, that's right. We can. Ooh, as he's looking underneath him right now, opening up the door. But remember, folks, as soon as these guys start to tango, those guys behind them are going to gain. So right now it's just a ride along, and then we'll gap the field as much as we can, and then from there, you know, we'll duke it out at the end. Ooh, watch out for the fence! She'll bite ya. So we're looking for that 19 possible closing in. 8th position right here, I believe. Yeah, so I believe, folks, we are looking at around the 8th position-ish. And you are looking at the 19, of course, of Parley here, a.k.a. Parley. All up over the bumper, too, right now. It's a fight for that 7th and 8th position. He's going to take it now. That's going to land him right in that 7th position. P7 going to the 19. And he's going to continue on to dig, I think. I would hope. Good job to him. All right, let's kind of sort through and see if I can find a little more on track here. As tire wear is, ooh, we got a side-by-side battle happening right there. There you go. Come here. Looking in front of him right now. That's what it is. So this is a Showtime in that top 5, so probably like 4th and 5th position-ish, somewhere around there. Possible fights happening. All right, Phil in the 44. He's still making some good ground on track right now, keeping that thing at a good speed, so rotating through. Uh-oh, KB Showtime. Looked like he wicked loose right there, not slapping the heck out that fence. Watch out, that fence will slap back, bro. Still cruising through our race drivers here. 9 is Slade in the 9 car. Making some decent ground, I believe. Yes, so I believe he is like in that 9th position right now, I think. Because those guys were fighting for the 7th, and that was 8th and 9th. So somewhere around there. I think he's back 10 right now is what he is. But we are going to look back in on our, look like still 3rd position right here of the 4 car of Roz. And then, of course, the 6th position of Mac Attack, and still riding in that 2nd position here. 2nd, 3rd, possible 4th position now closing in as we may have a fight about ready to ensue. 6 car no looking in his rearview mirror right now saying, oh dude, but look, the more pressure's on right now. Contact to the fence underneath him, doors open, swoop pass looking for the crossover, coming back underneath him, not gonna get it. 7 clears, moving him in to that P3. 7 car, Showtime Flash. Switch of the guard, but will anybody have anything for this man right here as he is leading the field by now a few seconds? Putting lap car up the lap car down. Look like he is coming up to the 24 car of Showtime Perky. Teammate. I think that's a 24. Look like it has the markings of one. Of a 24 car, you mean. But our race leader getting her done right now. Lap 89 crossing. So we're almost halfway through tonight's race here, folks. Excellent run. So if we pitted at lap 50 and 60, you know, between there, and we're going to need lap 90 here. We're going to have another green flag style of pit stops, and they should be upon us. Should be upon us soon. As we got a cluster, yeah! Twister action, baby, here we go. Positions in hand, this is all top 10 right here, baby. It's big points, and the 19's loving every little bit of this. You see the 19, yeah, I see the little red car, yep, that's him. He loving all this side-by-side action as 15's rotating underneath. That's Hollywood, baby, he better put on a show. He's trying to he's say what's up to Showtime right there. He's like, hey, this is how you do it, bro. This is how you do it. 15 underneath, now looking to come back. Or not come back, but continue forward. So I'm thinking this could be a possible green or a early stop, maybe short stopping. Green, because he ripped past him. So I'm thinking he got some 4 fresh feel goods and he feel great. But right now we have, looks like the 42 of Elvin rotating underneath Roz, who was in that fighting for the lead, now falling back. With the 42 having damage and the 4 being a cleaner of a race car, it looks. So we may see. Oh! Big wreck! What happened here? Okay, I don't know if that's going to bring out a caution or not, folks, but we have cars sideways. Wow. Well, let's rewind that back just for a second. Put this thing in a replay mode here and see if we can. Again, we just happened to go to it, thank goodness, at the right time. So we're in replay mode right now, folks. No worries. I think we are maybe under caution. Yes, we are under caution. And the caution that's coming up is for this right here. I believe we had some fighting for the same real estate and big contact. So we're looking at this battle right here, and then all of a sudden, we've seen some wreckings. Oops. Okay, so there's the contact right there. There it is, there it is. Okay, so here's the battle that we're looking, and then this is coming out of 4. Boom! 3 cars involved, the 50, the 9. Oh, man. And the 55 at JWoww's back. All right, folks, so we are bring it back to here, but folks, we are definitely, my bad, under caution. Okay, race off pit road. 77 still gonna have it. Showtime Flash, look like he got that 3rd spot. '42, Elvin Priest moving up. Same thing with the 7. 6 car still main. I believe that's the 6. I don't know. No. Hold on, we're gonna cycle through. There we go. Oh yeah, so that is a 6 there of Mac Attack. Now he's in that 2nd position, but he has been up in the toward the front the entire evening. So super stoked for him as we are look like we're getting things back situated out. We're gonna stack him back up again and turn him loose. Just in case you're a little late here, folks, this is Chris Balhamus with NGB live from Pismo Beach, California, and we have PowerHouse Pro League race number 2 at Richmond underway. Okay, looks like we are doing a choose rule right here, folks, as we're going to double them up and send them green once again. Sound is crazy here. Here we go. Okay. So we're paced up, stacked back up. Let's let him loose here, folks. What do you say? Kick some tires, light the fires. It's on, Big Daddy. Oh, wait, maybe not. Preemptive strike there, folks. We don't have the pace car is like non-existent, so we don't have the lights on the thing. Okay, here we go. They got to be going green this time, right? All right. Light the fuse, man. Let's go. We're green. Woo! Big stack up right here. Here we go. Side by side action. 6 and 7. 7 on the outside, unpreferred line, but the 4 is going to take advantage of the open door. 4 is underneath, following along with the 19, both on the bottom line, but the 42 is holding strong on the outside. Now starting to try to cycle through. Looks like the 7 gets a hold down in front of the 4 car of Braz. Braz now also cycling into the bottom in front of the 19 and the 21 of Scotty B. Still stuck high and dry on the outside as the 42, Elvin Priest. Elvin Priest trying to maintain his line, this run right now, but falling back. Meanwhile, everyone's still chasing the leader of the 77 car. Large and in charge out in front and starting to gap the rest of the field. But we have a side-by-side battle going on between DK Brown on the outside and the 24 of Showtime Perky. Showtime Perky rotating. We might possible 3 wide toward the back right here as these guys are trying to sort out the real estate. How long can we hold this one together? But we're still side-by-side toward the rear of the field. And these guys are getting her done. One car, Timmy Racer, finding himself in a little bit of a battle now, shutting the door on, I believe, the 50 car, who we've seen involved in that's a 55, which is, yes, we did see him involved also into a bit of a scuffle in this last and first caution of the night. And the 55 of oh, sorry. We'll get them all right again. Oh, JWoww, that's right. Oh, Mr. JWoww in the 55. 43 BBS Brennan holding strong just outside the top 10, but looking to claw for some more. It's looking like the 12th position, I believe he is right there. Field fielder inside the top 10 in that 6th position. Nope. 9th position, I'm sorry. Maybe 10th position, but he is right there. Leader coming by. Yeah! Ripping around this track right now as we are 108 laps in out of 199, folks. We're in the back eddy, as we call it, for surfing. The back stretch of the race tonight, folks. Remember, this is no stages, all green, super green. And we're going unless there's a caution, which we just got out of one. Contact toward the rear or middle of the field. But everyone got it straightened up, pointed the right direction as we are back green again. 50 car showtime was KB Showtime was involved in that incident, that first caution, along with the 55 and one other. The 9 car. Here we go. So those 3 cars, 55, 9, and 50, were involved in that first caution. Now back up in green here as we're looking at Braz in the 4th position, mirroring his efforts this evening. As we got the 19 just right there on his bumper, along with the 42 Alvin Priest. And then here comes Scotty B in the 21. Scotty B in the 21 still got himself a mangled car there, but rocking that Wood Brothers Ford. Now it's finding himself in that 6th, 7th position-ish around there, but definitely and firmly inside the top 10 and trying to stay locked in it as we see some paving around, a little bit of juking, maneuvering here, maybe checking up. And the line gets caught right back up again, but side-by-side action happened between the 15 of Hollywood RRS. And, whoa, wait a minute. Easy there, brother. He all up into the fence right there. The 78 is. He ran out of real estate. Didn't need some more track. The 74 is rotating underneath him. Still streamlined up toward the front here. 42 Elvin Priest is in that, I think, like a... Hold on, I'll count you back. I promise I will. I'll try it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7th position. 8th is going to be field filler. So this is the top 7 right here in your screen. 8th right there in that little bubble. JWoww is back. We're looking at the 9th and 10th position right here. So this is a battle for the 9th position, trying to stay inside that top 10 as Mr. JWoww is back in the 55 after being involved in that contact and caution. He's still finding his way through the field, and I think unless he's a lap down, he may possibly be a lap down, but this could be a battle for position right here along with the 9 as still single file front of the field, middle of the field. DK Brown into the fence, losing lots of ground right here, had to lift tremendously, checked up something fierce. Now looking for a crossover on the 78 as he goes underneath him here, trying to gain a position back after losing 4 positions in one swipe. 78 outside, rotating around. 8 clears him, gets out underneath, and he gone. Timmy Racer also trying to single file it right now and do the time on track game as we are mean and green one more time. Everything's single filed out here, folks, as you're looking about middle of the field right here. You're looking at that 12th to 18th positions inside the top 10, I believe, and this is definitely the leaders. Lead pack right here, and you are on board with that 4 car. A little mangled, but still going fast. So Mike Braz right now is in that 4th position and in the number 4, mirroring his efforts this evening. Ooh, a little wiggle and wobble from the boys. You see how he launches in there, sets the car, gets back into the throttle after he lets it roll. Nice laps being turned here by that 4 car. But McIntyre here in that 6, man, he's doing some fine work, keeping it where it needs to be, which is right up front. Obviously, with these guys getting in a single file line and run that same race, the same race lane at this fast race pace, pushing just a little bit, stalling him up maybe. But they need to stay lined up and be up here with this group. That way it keeps them in contention to be there at the end. Keep the pressure on them as we got those green flags coming up here soon. Single file running all the way through the pack here right now as we're just cranking out some laps and just trying to, get us closer to the end of this thing as we are about 75% in to this nice race as we're coming up to lap 123 now. Almost 125 laps out of this 199 race, folks. All right, well, I'm going to go ahead and take myself one quick little break before we come to our green flag, our next round of green flag stops. So stick with us, folks, as we'll be back here in just one moment.
We've all had experiences and encounters with the unknown and the unexplainable. Here, we paid top dollar for your possessed possessions. Now this is very, very interesting.
Have it for 40.
I've never seen anything like this at all. 60.
All over New York City, ghost attacks are on the rise.
Ghostbusters, what do you want?
And we are the only ones
Hold on your ass!
equipped to fight back. Welcome to the new Paranormal Research Center.
You just let ghosts hang out in here?
We've spent 40 years trapping them. Now we can study them.
He's cute.
Yeah.
Ever since you brought in this orb, strange things have been occurring. We think it's commanding of the spirits.
Is something trying to get out?
Many things.
You could be looking at a full-bore army of ghosts with the power to kill by fear itself.
Like literally scared to death?
That's messed up.
So what is the plan?
We're the Ghostbusters. We stay and fight for this place. Suit up, shoot anything that looks terrifying.
That orb is prophesizing to bring about the end of humankind.
The second ice age.
All right, folks, welcome back. Chris Paul Hamus here with GB from live Pismo Beach, California, and we got ourselves one heck of a race being underway right now with PowerHouse Pro League here, and these guys got some of the best out here on track in Heat 5, and they are showing them how to get her done. One caution thus far throughout this entire race, and we're looking at 199 laps. Underway at the moment, 133 deep into this thing, and we are wrapping this thing up and wrapping it up quick as we are looking for the race, the money stop in this race coming up here soon. But our race leader right now is at 77 of Showtime 5. He is just killing it right now and gapping the field just a wee bit by almost half a second-ish. But they're still doing good work. Seeing right there with them here as we're looking at Mac Attack 6. You know, he was riding and working that top group in that third position. But now falling back, as you see him right now, as the 42, the 19, and others have got past him. The 7 now working his way up. Uh-oh, we got a little bit of kinfolk happening here. Maybe. As the fight for the lead could be underway here. We got the 7 car of Showtime Flash, and here's the CEOs now 1 and 2. Is there going to be any give or all kinds of take as we come into the end of this thing? Mike Brow's right there in that third position now, finding his way back just a wee bit. But we do have ourselves a battle in hand. And I believe pit strategies soon to be underway. All right, 63 laps remaining in tonight's race here, folks. Thank you so much for tuning in. Again, all this is brought to you by Moza Racing. If you're looking for some awesome race gear, look up Moza Racing. Check out that description below. We got yourself an awesome discount right there. Really save you some good bucks. And you know, on some of this race gear. If you're looking to get serious into this thing, you want to have that proper gear to make sure you're getting this thing around the track nicely. Then, of course, Trek Racer, if you're running these long races, you want to make sure that butt's nice and comfy, all right? So you want to be cramping up out there or nothing like that, so make sure you get yourself all rigged up when it comes to Trek Racer and what they got to offer. Of course, W Energy Drink, only reason. Oh, we got contact right there. The 4 car into the fence. Opens up the note. That note is open, wide open now as he's dropping back a bunch of positions. He lost 3-4 positions right in that one swoop. Maybe 5 positions now as the 6 car is looking to get underneath him as well. 4 car dropping back right here as you see him now mirrored back in the 5th position, 6th position now. Scotty B trailing in that 21 car, no Wood Brothers Ford, as he is in that 7th position. Top 10 still in striking distance of Showtime. And this is our race leader who's been leading most of the race tonight here. Let's throw him up on your board. He's number 1 on the field, but 77 in your hearts. Let's hear it for Showtime Farm. He got a little bit of damage in that thing. Ooh, he's getting close to that fence right there, baby. Watch out, watch out. Whoa. One little mess up right here, and all those awesome laps and everything. You know, those high hopes for a beautiful finish. All hops down the drain is what it is, okay? Are you looking at P1 right now? And let's see if we can kind of do a run through the field as we are getting close here to the end of this race. And I believe our money stop. Okay, all the way back with Scotty B, you're looking at 7th position right here. So 19th, nope, we're still in that top-ish areas. Now we're drifting back just a little bit. 15 of Hollywood RRS. Yep, back up here in the lead pack. Jay Wild's back here in the 55. Let's see where he's at as opposed to our race leaders. He in a mangled car right there, but he back pretty far. He may be in that the top 10 position, some good points position, but DK Brown, same thing. You know, fighting time on track right now. You know, you're stuck with who you running with right now. So run good, run clean, trying to get stalled up. Okay, here we go. Pit stop's underway. 43, just dipping. We got someone else dipping too, and coming out. All right, pit strategies. Here we go. Our leader coming in. All right, leader 77. 54 laps remaining, so this will be it, folks. This is the money stop. And out we go. We'll be seeing some tires here on the 77 on our race leader. And by chance, I am actually tracking him on the other screen. And we'll see right now. Oh yeah, 4 fresh field goods over here for the 77. All that fuel, he gonna need it. Here come the 6. 6 is coming in right now as well. So we'll see how this is gonna transpire to our race pace and where everyone's rotating through. Sweet. Okay, so let's hope for no contact on that way out, of course, of pits, because there's going to be guys in and out of pits, and of course, and coming into pits. We've seen that tonight at the Atlanta race for Cup. Got some cars getting together on the way in, so, you know, that can definitely happen here. Ooh, and then you're also going to see this right here, the different strategies, and on those different strategies, as you guys got pitting, some guys staying out, want to have those fresher tires for later on the run. Some of these guys want a short pit, try to gain on that track time, which is exactly what we're looking to accomplish on these cycling through these pit stops. It's not just about how you're getting in and out, but when. All right, so when means that you're gonna get those 4 fresh field goods, and you're gonna create some faster times, and that's gonna gap you more on the field or catch you up closer to the leader. But you got to balance that because your tires are going to fall off earlier. So again, that balancing of runs, saving those tires, and those side-by-side battles that we just seen with the 21 of Scotty B flashing through our screen right here. Looked like King 931 was on the outside there. There's our race leader, or was, but we're still letting everyone cycle through at the moment here because we're again. Becomes 19 now, coming out of pits right now as well. See where he's going to cycle back into the thing of things, you know? Hollywood also, 42. And the 7, so the 7 was in that P2. It looks like we have a few more cars to still make left yet to make it to pit lane. Here comes the 50's in. But we'll balance it back out to the 77 of Showtime. Favre here, and if he did everything proper, he should rotate out as our race leader in a matter of the next few laps. So, all right, I'm going to send this over to one more full send break before the end of the race, and we'll be back here in just a moment, folks. So stick tuned as we have the checkered flag in our midst and upon us soon. Steel green, 100, all kinds, good run here on the green. So we'll see what they got in store. So stick with us, folks, as we'll be back here in just one moment.
In 1954.
Those nuclear bomb tests in the 50s.
It awakened something. An ancient alpha predator.
For most of human civilization, we believed that life could only exist on the surface of our planet. What else were we wrong about?
Millions of years older than mankind.
This world has more secrets than we could possibly imagine.
What is that?
That's not Kong. Who could have done this?
You have no idea what's coming.
car can't stop this on his own.
He won't be alone.
Sin. These songs of freedom is all I ever have. Redemption songs.
When you write that?
All my life.
A hit.
Reggae is the people music.
You know you're a superstar.
I am a superstar. You can't separate the music and the message. You see, reggae music come to unify the people.
Not everyone likes what you're saying. For your own safety, you need to stop.
On December 3rd, 1976, would-be assassins invaded Bob Marley's home and attempted to take the life of the singer, his wife, and...
Don't worry about that. Don't worry about that thing. That every little thing gonna be alright. You like that one?
Yeah.
There's a war going on. Oh, I can't bring peace. I can't even get peace for myself. Rise up this morning. Smile with the rising sun. Three little birds. It's by my doorstep.
Sometimes the messenger has to become the message.
Bob, I know it's dangerous. But you're the only one who can unite the people.
You ready, Bob?
No guns can stop this message. I want the world to change. And that time is now.
This is my message to you.
All right, folks, welcome back. Chris Walhamis here with NGB, and we are live, Pismo Beach, California. We got PowerHouse Pro League, and their second race of the 2024 season, and it is wrapping up quickly, as we saw some pretty good action while we're under a break there on that side-by-side, and looks like guys are really fighting for that position here, as we're going to look in on our race leader here to see where we're at. And yes, we have the 77 still large and in charge of tonight's race. Let's see if we can try to do a little bit of a through the field, if you will, and see if we can find some some drivers, and some stuff. As we're looking right now at the Mac Attack here, these cats were running up in toward the top of the field here, but we do have some cars in that lap traffic that are now really messing with these drivers, and of course us here in the broadcast booth. You got the drivers look like leaping out to the outside. This will be your lap down cars here. The 24 doing fine work, getting out the way, letting these guys duke them out. As we got the eyes on the 6 car right now, and look at, oh my, this is not looking pretty right here. We on Scotty B in the 21. Underneath, we were 3 wide right there. It is about to get nasty, folks. We got the 42 Elva Prius. He's seen that hole right there, jumped right down to it. Door was open. He said, we go. And jumped. And now here comes the 6 taking advantage of that huge check up now. The 6 of Mac Attack. Mac Attack going side by side with the 42. We're ripping out a 4 right here. Coming across the line. He's going to have that preferred line in. Can he muscle his way down in here? He sure can. As he's doing himself some good work here. Rotating the center. Launching on out. Clears them right there. Comes on out. And we got still a big old fight happening right behind us. Oh, he knows this. He got to look like the 7 car possibly. Oh, the 19. The 7. Showtime. That's Showtime Flash, I believe. 19 of Parley. Yeah, big battles right here. Huge fight underway. 19 kind of like in the middle of it. Well, he got the worst of it in his rear view right now. But those guys are still 15 of Hollywood trying to put on the show as he's rotating the bottom right here, trying to get her to stick. 50 had himself a little bit of an incident. He was involved in a caution earlier, but still muscling it back and fine making his way. Elvin Priest in the 42. He's doing some decent work out there. As I'm remaining in that top 10, same with the 6 and the 21. All these guys fighting to stay in here for those solid points at the end of this thing. But all in all, everybody is chasing this car right here. Showtime Favre is just kicking all kinds of royal butt right now. I mean, no joke, man. He looking back on this thing like, is he just gapping it even further and further? And we're gonna look back at the 6 here. Okay, here that's your leaders right here, folks. And I believe Scotty B maybe moved himself up into that 2nd position, 3rd position fight, 4th, 5th, 6th, all right here, folks. Oh, this is your battle right here. Sorry, 77, but we got to go where the action's at, and it's getting hot right here. We're going to leave it on that 6 car. He just seemed to be in the middle of all of it, and Lord knows I hate to screw some cameras up right now. As we looking at this 7 car jumping underneath him, making the move. The 42 of Elvin. Oh, the 4 of Mike there. He's dropped back quite the some bit there. But we're gonna try to get back to it. Come on! There it is. Look at that Showtime Flash here. That 7 car. He's under immense pressure from the 42 and the 19. Both those guys want to get by him, but at the same time, oh, look, the 6 just got past the 21. 6 past the 21. Now putting the 21 into that P3. Come on, Scotty, hold it in there, buddy. Come on. He's doing everything he can as we're getting close to the end of this thing. We are inside the 10, 185 laps out of this 199er. We are almost there, folks. Oh, this is the battle right here. This is for the podium. 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, all right here in your screen. Under a little napkin, not a blanket. That's too much room. Anything can happen here. One foul up, one little bit, and you're going to drop some positions. And those guys in that 7th, 8th, 9th, and 10th, you see them in their back part of your screen right there. They're in some chomping bits right now, too. They're like, you guys get to battling real quick, and we're going to take you down. But here comes the 42. Open the door for the 19. 19 gets underneath them. Now stall them up right there as the pressure is on in this top group. The 7 is trying to get past. He wants that podium. There goes your leader screaming past her right there. As we got a side-by-side battle happening for 3rd place. Here comes the 7. The 7 wants it. He gonna get it. Oh, Wiggles out trying to plant the power. Scotty's coming back on the outside. 7's gonna get that rotator underneath him. Plants the power on exit. Oh, contact by the 19 to the 21. 21 into the fence. Doors open, and now the 21 falling back even further. Still, battle now starting to subside just a wee bit now as we're in, now we're 10 laps left in tonight. 189, folks. 189, here we go. And this is the battle right here. It heated up And now let's see if they're going to be able to. Was that it? Did they wear their tires out? Were they not going to be able to get that second chance for the that next attack? 21's falling back. It feels like 71's just checking out. We're going to go ahead and make sure that 77 car goes directly to inspection after this race. Thank you. All right, as he's gone. I think he already won actually. But right here, ooh, 7 into the back of the 6. This is what they're looking for. The 7 now looking. He wants to get that second runner up. Because I don't think he's going to have enough time to catch him. As we lap 192 now, folks, out of 199. The Travis Pastrana special is almost over. Side-by-side battle underway for second place. Here we go. High to the outside. Oh, we're stacked up. Finds the hole, jumps down, still in that third position, crosses him over, tries to come back underneath. 7 now taking over that second place, but the third of Mac. He wants still to get in that podium. And points, baby. Oh, they're there. 7 now clears them, but the 6, it looks like he is under some good attack at the as well at the moment. Here's the battle right here as the 77 continues to, just soar away here. Sailing out in front of the field. This is 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, and 6th right here, folks. The battle's on for the top 5. Battle is on for that runner-up and the podium. The 19 wants to get there too. All over the bumper of the 6. Now 6 under tremendous pressure. 195 out of 199. Almost there. Here we go. Can we keep her green? Just a few more laps, folks. All this brought to you by Moser Racing, Trek Racer, W Energy Drink, and Amar Payworks. Oh, contact again to the fence by the 21. Blowing and slowing up his progress, but all these guys are nose to tail. 19 now looks like he's going to be the aggressor. He's going to be the one who wants to get that podium. Points are on the line. This is the battle. The 77 has checked out. I want to go to the 77. But he gone, you know what I'm saying? And it's going to take me a minute to get to him, I think. White flag coming up upon us. Here we go. 2 laps left, reigning in tonight's race. This is the battle. Oh, he goes underneath them. Oh! White flag is going to be in the air. Green out, white flag, baby. White flag. Here we go. Here we go. Can they make it to 77? I was trying to get the 77 quickly. I'm sorry. I hate this part. Big battle right here. Oh, 21 into the fence. There was a race for the finish right there as those guys came across the line. 77 is going to go ahead and take that win as soon as I can find him. All right. Hella good run for the 77. He going to do, hopefully, some wicked burnouts. It's your P1 and your race winner. Nice. He still has a car left too. All right. Tear lap, dog. Just look good. Gonna take his little victory lap there as he tow up a little bit of landscaping there. But this is your race winner right here, folks. All right, so what we're going to do here in just one moment, we're going to get to our official order, I believe, will come up after this. And then we are going to be heading over to our post-race show and talk and grab a hold of some winners, you know what I'm saying? 77 cranking down the final laps here as, man, great work's done to that Spire camp. Bringing home the win. Putting a Chevy in the victory lane. Yeah, baby. All right, here we go. Bringing us up our order, I believe, is what it should be happening. Again, don't quote me, because we don't know. Hold on. Or something. Maybe. Hey! All right. It did it. All right. That's good stuff. I like it. I like it. Okay, well, let's have some fun then. What do you say? All right, folks. So here is our final and finishing order here as soon as I can. Oops. I hit the wrong button. Damn it. And I don't know how to go back to it. Shh. Oh, well. Well, race winner. And then we'll get our second and third place runner-up. Or I believe was a 7. And, God, I hate this. Anyways, but we'll try to have that posted, though, on our final running order here, folks. Again, I do apologize in that matter. Yeah. Anyways, I guess I'll roll us over to our post-race show, and we'll get some higher insights, I hope, there. But I don't know if there's anything else I can do here. There might be. Let me see. Ooh. Yeah. Maybe. No, let's start a replay. All right. Look, wait a minute. Oh, that only got us 10th on down. Dang it. So, yeah, I can't get back to it. I just rewound my screw up is all I did. Perfect. Well, at least we got that for the second round. All right. Anyways, folks, I'm going to go ahead and drop us over to the post-race show. Stick with us. We got some winners coming up next.
All right. Hope everyone's there. Let's see if we can find ourselves some winners here and get them up on this thing. Yeah, we need to get rid of that. Oh, so many screens, so many things. There we go. All right, let's get our race winner up here, shall we? All right, folks, give me 1 second here as we light up some comms here and make sure we got our winner up on deck. I believe we do. So, all right. Showtime! Favre, you got a copy? It's Chris Paul Hamilton booth, a.k.a. Tron.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, there you are. All right, cool. Your stuff's bouncing. I'm happy now. All right, Doug. Hey, dude, you freaking rock and rolled out there, man. Hey, wait, real quick. Did you drop your car off over in Tech?
I did. It's approved.
All right. I just want to make sure, son, because you checking out kind of, a little sketchy there at the end. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so I just want to make sure that ain't no cheating going on out there or something. But, man, dude, kick butt run right there at the end of this thing. Super proud of you. And, man, give us an insight on tonight's race and where it was looking from your driver's seat.
Well, first, quick question. Can you see me on the camera?
I'm trying to pull it up right now, and everything is not negative. Yeah, it's not pulling me up. Why is it not pulling this stuff up? See, we're gonna go through this thing. It's because we bounce back and forth between a lot of different systems, and it likes to screw up on us. So for some reason, it is not pulling you up, and I do not know why.
Well, nevertheless, man, I can't remember if I told you this before the race, but I was so freaking nervous. I knew I had a car that could compete, but I didn't really know what the rest of the field had. I did with a couple of people, with a couple of cars, but Man, oh man, that was a grind. I call that the Sweatfest 250. That was, I mean, doing 30, 40 laps on ×3 is tough. But then you go 55, 60 laps, and then you pit, and that, like, there's no stopping. But that's what, you know, myself and Flash wanted for this league, was just continuous nonstop, you know, fuel runs, and, you know, consistency would pay off. But man, to win with these group of guys and the names that are in this league, it means everything.
Absolutely.
Huge shout out to P2. I call us 777.
All right.
My other Showtime buddy, Showtime Flash. Shout out the other Showtimes, KB and Donnie. Appreciate all of you. And Tron, thank you. I'm already looking forward to going back and watching the broadcast.
Yeah, it's dude. It's been fun. Been enjoying this place up here, you know. But it's just been a fight for me, you know, with all the systems and stuff. But I really hope we got at least a good enough show for everybody out there, and got a good insight on what was going on for the PowerHouse program here. As I believe, again, my system. There we go. Look at this. Now everything's starting to light back up again, and I don't know what. All right, so I do got that Discord up and going for some reason, and so yeah, we got. There you go. I got your camera now, bud. All right, I got one of the twos. Yep, yeah, I got your cameras. All right, yeah, sorry about that, but yeah. So we're hoping that at least you know, everything kind of turns out okay there, and but a lot of action for you guys. A lot of action out there. Got that caution, and not sure exactly what happened out there. Maybe you can give us a further insight.
I don't know if somebody just got loose, and I honestly have no idea. I just heard that there was 3 cars spinning, so you know, we threw the caution flag, and I was upset because at that time I was like 3.5 seconds ahead, and it brought all of them right back. So you know, just had to put my head down and run my laps, and you know, I knew I was really good on the long run, and I had a high enough gear to where it was difficult for the guys behind me to get a run, even if they did roll through the center a lot better than I did. So my gear definitely helped me. But yeah, I'm not sure what happened with that caution.
Yeah, well, it was some contact. 3 cars got into it. It's 9 to 15 to 55. I know that. We came into it late. It was out of 4, but you know, but that was it. That was the only thing. And it was green flag run all the way through. Great racing with you guys. And again, yeah, we're seeing that tire wear really starting to show its ugly face, if you will, later on in your guys' runs, as some cars were pushing tight and snapping loose, but more pushing tight it seemed like out there tonight in that tire wear situation, and really getting a hold of that fence. But man, great run for you tonight, though. You did fantastic work, bud. You really did.
Appreciate you, Tron.
No, yeah, absolutely, my man, absolutely. But of course, shout outs, of course, before we don't want to take up too much of your time. I know we got to get to the rest of the guys and everything else. But yeah, so, you know, great run, of course, to you, and putting down some fine work out there on track.
Appreciate you, Tron. Have a good night, buddy.
Oh yeah, well, shout outs before you go, bro. Real quick.
Oh, shout outs. Okay. Yeah. Well, first of all, Showtime. The Showtime boys. I want to shout out pretty much every single driver that is a part of this league, and you guys don't know how much this means to me. And shout out to, I moved in with my aunt and uncle to try and save some money, so I'm on here practicing all the time. So, and they understand. So shout out to them, and last but not least, Tron, shout out to you yet again. Thanks, you make us so much cooler than we would be just racing around with nobody knowing. So, you know, I had somebody reach out to me and say, you know, who in the hell is your broadcaster? And you know, I told him, because I did the clip of your intro, and I sent that to a ton of people, and they're like, holy cow, this is like video game stuff. And I'm like, yeah, this is top of the line stuff right here.
Are we serious about racing?
But yeah, we could not do this without you, Tron. So we appreciate you so much.
No worries. The pleasure is mine, and the support that we're getting from the entire Heat 5 organization has been astounding. So you guys keep it up out there. Really appreciate all the support out there. And of course, keep tuning in. Not just for the Heat 5. We got the iRacing stuff too, and everything else going to be in between that we're going to be throwing down. But them likes and subscribes and all that fun stuff. Me personally, I don't care. I love it that people are just tuning in. All right, but yeah, if you want to hit that button, that would be fantastic. Show some support. But yeah, again, we ain't one of those ones to harp on it much. So again, it is free though. It don't cost you nothing. Just want to throw it out there, Dad. I keep throwing that out there, Tim. I'm not gonna surprise that crap. That could cost me a fortune. That's free, But anyways, but hey, great run for you though tonight, dude, and congratulations one more time. Now who do we have for our P2? I missed him there on our lineup.
Showtime Flash 9.
Flash 9, and he is the M or the no? He's S. Gotcha, right? Their names are
yes. Showtime Flash 9.
Yep. Gotcha. All right, man. I'm gonna drop you back down there, and I'm gonna grab myself a hold of Showtime Flash 9er, and man, we'll do it again. Congratulations once again. We'll see you next week. We got big old Texas coming on. Let's get it.
Yes, sir.
All right. Congratulations, bro.
See you, buddy.
You got it. Dude. All right, that was Showtime Flash there, and let's go ahead and bring up old Mr. Flash 9. Flash 9, you got a copy. You got Chris Volumes Tron in the booth.
What's up, Tron?
Man, you made a freaking hellacious charge through the field. All right, where'd you start at tonight?
Started 9th.
Okay.
So pretty far back.
Yeah. I mean, not terrible. You're still starting up there in that top 10, but you were mirrored in some traffic, and you had a lot of boys back there fighting for the same real estate. And for you to drive up through the field was pretty impressive. Give us a gander and a quick little insight about what it was like in that middle of that field, and what was some of the moves of your race that put you where you needed to be at the podium.
Well, I got a good start to the race initially. Having the inside line really helped out, and I think I got up to about 6th. In the first couple laps, and then Richmond is crazy because if you're down between like 1 to 3 cars, the draft really isn't a huge factor. It's hard to get run on guys, but then we had about 7 guys who were relatively equal on speed, at least for the first half of the run, and it was just kind of riding single file, praying that no one got underneath you and cost you time. But then got up to 3rd or 4th there, about midway through the race, and got a caution actually, which I wasn't expecting that. And Favre and Mark took the bottom for the restart, and I chose to restart 2nd, hoping that I could at least get a good restart, maybe slot in somewhere. And I was really busting my ass. That was the hardest. I was driving to stay in 3rd at any other track, I think. And I got to congratulate Favre. To him and I work very closely together, and our cars were definitely not the same tonight, but I knew he was the favorite, coming in. He showed so much speed this weekend, and for us to come home 1-2, I'm really proud of that. I think I probably had to work a little bit harder than him, it seemed like, but he did a great job, and this was the first time that I've ever even raced with Mark, who finished 3rd, and really glad to have him in the league, and he finished as top 3, so congrats to those guys. And I'm trying to get my I don't know if it's my phone or what, but I have a Packers hat on.
No, you actually had your camera up. Now it dropped.
Oh, I did.
There you
okay,
go.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
The Packer is for him, not because I'm a fan.
Right. nice, dude. Well, hey, and then on that run, like you said, that caution came up unexpected, right? So did that throw a pretty good wrench into your strategy, or was it more like a little more blessing in disguise in that strategy tonight?
Ultimately, I think it helped me out.
Okay.
You know, I starting in ninth. You know, by the time I was up to a decent position, I think I got up to fourth before the first pit stop. And I figured if I could, you know, kind of run it long and take a can and a half, maybe I could close the gap to those guys in front. And it got me up to the 4 and the 6, but you know, the 77 was just too far out, and the caution I was able to reset and take the same amount of fuel as everybody else. So yeah, I mean, I'm happy with it. I probably should have just pit Barv ultimately instead of trying to strategize my way, but he was just way too far out ahead by the time I exited the pits, and just really happy to come back to second. I'll definitely take that, and looking forward to Texas next week.
Man, I love Texas, man. It's a wide track, lots of different angles of approach on your entries and exits. So there's gonna be a lot of fast racing going on at Texas. A lot of moves to be made. So, and again, you guys were showing it tonight. We've seen that 2 and 3 wide tonight out there on track for you guys, and and maintaining it. And again, mostly almost all green flag runs. So hella stoked for you guys, my man. You did a fantastic job out there. Bringing it home in that P2. Huge battle at the end, of course, because that was just a nasty pack of the top 5 guys, back to 6th place, and everybody was trying to get to that podium at least because the 77 was checking out, But yeah, that was awesome. Such a great battle at the end, and I can't wait to see what's going to happen at Texas.
Yeah, appreciate you, for broadcasting this, and again, great job to the whole field. Had some great racing tonight, and congrats to my buddy Favre getting the showtime. Naming 1-2 is really cool this early in the year, and see you guys next week.
All right, my man. Hey, congratulations to you on that P2, and yes, Spire Motorsports in Heat 5, really off to an awesome start. So congratulations to both of you on that matter. But all right, and we got our third place is, just to verify,
Mark McAtacky.
Oh, okay, so McAtack did get it. All right, good. All right, okay, cool. All right, thank you, my man, and I appreciate you all kinds too, putting on one heck of a show out there. So let's go ahead and drop you back over, and I'll pick up our third place, and man, we'll see you next week.
All right, see you then.
Later, bud. All right, let's see if we got him here. MacTac, you got a copy. You got Chris Wiley, Mr. Tron, up in the booth.
Yes, sir. How we doing?
Dude, you are, man. Dude, long time no talk to you, huh?
Yes, sir. Long time, man.
It's been... Dude, you looked like you were on fire tonight. Leading a lot of the race, staying up there toward the top of the pack. You're in the top 5 more or less, I think, the entire night, right?
Yeah. I don't think I went any further back than 6, but yeah, mostly top 5. Had a good run, so glad to get the top 3, man.
Damn. So I mean, what do you attribute to your run tonight? On your setup wise, practice, your strategy. Kind of give us a rundown on how that program was in that 6th car tonight.
It first started out with qualifying, getting a good qualifying spot. Qualifying 3rd there, 2nd row on the inside. Track position is very key at this track, and I knew I needed to have a good starting spot, and luckily we were able to do that. And then early on in the race, I felt really good, able to get to the lead there for a little bit. Struggled just a little bit on the long run. Seems like after about 20 laps, car would get a little loose, so the handling kind of went away a little earlier than I wanted to, but overall we were able to hang in there and keep battling out. And I kind of went with the strategy of trying to pit a little bit early, try to get the fresh tires, and then just hang on from there. So yeah, we were able to hang on and get the top 3.
All right, so short stopping was in your strategy, if you will, tonight, and then of course you were saying you kind of touched a little bit on you were snapping loose, ish. I was curious on our tire wear tonight on what was the symptoms, the more symptoms that drivers were experiencing tonight in their cars. Was it more of a snap loose or a push tight style of thing?
I think it was more of a snap loose.
Okay.
At least from what I heard and what I was feeling, I think it was more of a snap loose kind of thing. I guess early on in the run it would be more tight, obviously, but once the tire wear kicked in, it would really start to get a handful. So, yeah, I think it was more kind of a snappy loose kind of thing there.
And what were some of the techniques that you're using throughout your tire wear when it was starting to get to that loose point to correct that and help you with your momentum and keeping you up toward the front?
I think it was more just taking care of the tires early.
Okay.
Because, running longer stints, at times to where you really got to take care of your stuff and have a good long run car. So just trying to be patient, not, abuse the tires early on, kind of helped with the, not getting so loose, as the long run ran on with the tire wear. So. And
I was noticing that too when we rode on board. I believe it was with you and a few other drivers, and how it was a let off to, I don't know what kind of braking, but it felt like it seemed like a little bit of a jab brake in the entry, and then a roll through the center, a long roll.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. So I guess setting the car on that long roll definitely was a crucial point, I would think, to your guys' run, because with the way you're rolling that center, you can tell that was taking care of those tires, and when you applied that power, it was going down to the track as opposed to burning off those tires.
Yeah, absolutely. I'd agree 100% on that.
Man, you guys did a phenomenal job out there on track tonight. Literally one caution, green flag run, did the Travis Pastrana special with the 199er. That's just impeccable runs, which I'd expect nothing less from some of the best, very, very best in the Heat 5, and that is definitely what we are looking at tonight. So congratulations on your run tonight in this second race of the 2024 season for PowerHouse Pro League. So congratulations once again, bro.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
Oh, absolutely. So again, you got us a quick little program for Texas next week? Or you got something strong? You bring something good to the table?
I think I do.
All right.
Actually, just the other day, got on the leaderboard top 10 all time there, although it was a low fuel run lap. But, I think we got something good there. So hopefully we can do it in the race where it matters.
Nice. That's what I like to hear right there. Well, we're going to look forward to see you hammer down over at Texas now, because we got to go big, right? Huh?
Yes, sir.
Absolutely. All right. Yeah. Well, and that's another part of my phrasing right there. It's you go big, you go to the hospital, then you go home. All right. That's how you truly go big, folks. All right. I don't recommend it though, kids. Don't quote me on that one either. All right. But hey, congratulations to you on that P3, getting it up here, probably looking pretty good on points. Can't wait to see how it irons out for next week.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
You got it, my man. And again, congratulations one more time. I'm going to drop you on back. And hopefully, we'll see you next week. Later, buddy. All right. I believe that finishes us on up just for a minute. All right. All right, folks. Yep. So we are good. And what I'll do is I'll have him get me up our finish list and whatnot, and our official order, and I'll try to post that or something like that a little bit later on, or have these guys posted on their sites. But we'll get that information out to you on the exact running order. If not, worst case scenario, I'll bring it up next week at the beginning of the show. All right, so no worries on that one. We'll make sure to keep all that information flowing to you as much as possible to keep you in tune with the drivers that you're following. All right, but anyways, folks, man. Love to thank everybody from tuning in tonight. Again, thanks to all of our sponsors that are on deck and on board for this 2024 season. For NGB, at PowerHouse, and of course Front Row Esports. These sponsors are really doing some fun work with us, and man, we hope to keep bringing you guys some awesome racing. So, but again, I'm Chris Paul Hamus, aka Tron, for the Heat 5 platforms. Thank you again for tuning in. Appreciate everybody. All right, and until next time, keep pointing in the right direction. All right, and stay tuned. We'll see you soon.
That's what we about, living by the sea, sipping on some rum, under the shade of a tree. That's what we about, just feel the warm breeze, living young and wild and free. That's what we're about, living by the sea, sipping on some rum, under the shade of a tree. That's what we're about, just feel the warm breeze, living young and wild and free. That's what we're about, living by the sea, sipping on some rum, under the shade of a tree. That's what we are.